to make their way in. Cammy, Seti actually being one of those players. They actually look to be set up quite nicely here. They are going to just create some separation. Now looking back, it could have been Malabuka there if he spent even more than one more moment there focusing in on him. That could have been bad for Malabuka, but Cammy now just being patient.
Zone widzowie na Kamiego. To będzie dobry late game, coś czuję. Kami jak zawsze jest w late game, zawsze jest zajebisty late game. Po full HP jeszcze mają. Kami im o to przytagra, no będzie dobra gra, też tak czuję. Seti zabija Kowaka. O, mamy 3 fragi z Seti Kami.
When they have the high ground, very few teams can ever even
dominant position where they can slay out on that low ground, but it's Cammy and Seti realizing the exact same thing.
You got Cammy, Seti still in the game, Hellfire, Tripperin still in the game, Epic Whale, Malabuka still.
They've been the thorn on the side of high ground, now going to be able to claim it themselves. Aqua goes all the way down to the ground, he runs out of materials, and he's now looking at this game from the opposite side. We do see that Chapix was able to claim the high ground. It actually appears that Seti wants to take it back, but no.
Nie dadzą rady haja.
Chapix holding his own, grabbing it all himself.
It's an interesting play there from Cammy and Seti. They didn't have it. They knew they could look for it. And while they're not necessarily the team we always see on high ground, there are no slouches. They can easily take it if they really want to. Stash is going to pick up an elimination and just try to stay alive here on the low ground.
We see the continuance of this mid ground. Seti and Cammy will be looking for a play to win this game. They know that space must be claimed when you're trying to grab position.
Więc tak top 2 był, no to nie jest za kolorowo. Kami musi lepszą zrobić grę. Malibuka jeszcze żyje, kurna. Wszystkie teamy stopki takie żyją. Ale Kami ma więcej killi.
A huge refresh for him, so he should be able to hold on as a solo player and just try to make something happen.
And back to Seti and Cammy continuing their dominance on this mid ground. They're taking out everyone within their lobby. They want every single elimination, and it could be time for that high ground play as Zandy and Chapix are running low, but no, the grappler brings those mats back in. It stacks them back up, and they're ready for the rest of this game, but it is all our heavy hitters within this match. Acorn and Edgy has
4, Kami Seti nadal przy życiu. Zabijają na low grandzie.
That is a tough position to be in.
A tough position to be in indeed. So much still going on here as we look at it, break it down. Acorn still alive as a solo player. Cammy actually getting an elimination there onto Queasy. Chapix getting elimination onto him. So much still happening in these final moments. A 2v2 situation here on the high ground. It's Zandy, Chapix going against Cammy and Seti. Who will end up coming out on top? Cammy goes down. Seti is a solo
Nie da rady chyba.
just trying to clean it up. We hear it.
Zabił chyba. 1 na 1.
Still left to go.
50 HP. Zandy ma 11 HP. Nie. Było blisko. Kurna. Ajajaj, tak blisko. Dobra, pokazuj tabelę, ale czuję, że Kami jest i tak top 1. No Kami przewaga 8 punktów na top 1. Czyli wróćmy Kami na top 1. Ja Kami nie dostał połowicznej? Kami ma chyba blisko bardzo połowiczną, czy nie? Malibuka, ale tragedia! O kurna! Malibuka ma totalną lipę. Nie, Kami musiał trochę zrotować, Seti mocno obijany. W sensie nie mocno, trochę.
9 points away overall.
Widzowie, to jest pomiędzy Chapixem i Zandym, Kamim, Asetim i Malibuką i Epic Whalem, mi się wydaje w tym momencie. Kto zrobi z nich najlepszą grę, wygrywa. Kto szybciej padnie, ma mniejsze szanse na wina.
Still alive and active. Seti finds another one. They edge even closer. All 3 teams still alive.
All these teams, they realize what it takes to win the whole thing, and they're putting in their best stride. For Cammy and Seti now, as they move their way on backwards, they're having to break through old builds, but the pathway certainly is there. Dubs and Bizzle above have the opportunity.
Seti and Cammy need to just break their mental completely down. I know you're really good at playing passive, my boy.
Kami ma jednego fraga, musi Kami więcej fragów zrobić, jeżeli chce Malibukę i Zandiego wyprzedzić. Malibuka kontra Kami. Seti.
Cammy on one side on the left. Epic looking at it, but doesn't see anything that much. And now they're going to pry out position. Back all the way. Cammy stuck in jail for the moment. He is rattling the bars up inside his box.
Kami pada.
Will not stop. He's going to go down to Vico.
Vico takes
Seti zabija Jeltiego.
Get some revenge, but for how much longer can he stay in the game? The German will do everything he can to disturb him, but if Cammy's and Seti go down now, it could be wraps. Epic Whale and Malabuka will certainly be hoping that can happen, and Dubs and Miria will try and do everything they can to stay up above.
Seti jeszcze żyje, musi Malibuka się w tym momencie wywalić albo Chapix. I Seti musiałby dużo placementów ugrać. Szansa jeszcze jest.
For so many of these teams. Seti still alive as a solo. Malibuka right beside him. Chapik's now down to low HP. It's up to Zandy. They're going for another type of clutch. Scram and Endelex finding even more. They're catching up and they're doing it in long strides. How many eliminations do they have? Bizzle off of height. He's going to affect one of these players. Kanada is not able to land the big shot this time. He needs to siphon and finish and gets to Janisak that takes out Dub. So that duo is split into bar 2. Epic Will finds even more and takes his lead higher to the skies. That might almost confirm him being this deep in the game to stay in the lead.
Zandy and Chapix need a lifeline and they need it soon. They have their eyes set on something, but they need to start connecting.
Seti nadal żyje. 20 HP widzowie. Z Vivo pada. To 6.
Seti who's fallen. Bizzle's also joining him.
Malibuka nadal żyje. Albo Malibuka, albo Chapix, ale zgaduję, że Malibuka już wygrał. Gdzie Malibuka dead jest.
Looks like he might have also won Gamers 8 here today. That's 12 games. That's Muffin and Doggin with the win. It's huge. Look at those two players. The brain and the brawn. You love to see it.
They aren't even sure yet themselves because of how close it was.
Reakcja będzie, zwyciężyli 100%. Kami zgaduje widzowie top 3. Zobaczmy jak puchar podnoszą. Ale wydaje mi się widzowie i tak, Kami, Seti zajebiście. Top 2 są? Mi się wydaje, że top 3. Ale i tak zajebiście, kurna. Kami, Dreamhack drugie, Seti pierwsze. Teraz na tym lanie kolejny raz zajebiście. Szef NCS przed nimi. Top 3 jest też zajebistym podium, mi się wydaje. No nie udało im się wygrać, ale też no. Wydaje mi się, że zajebiście grają i tak na lanach. Będą zawiedzeni, ale i tak top 3 jest zajebistym placementem, no. Nie warto, wiesz, nie ma co zapominać albo jakoś płakać. To jest jednak też podium. Dobra, widzę, tabela, jeżeli ktoś nie widział, zaprezentuję wam. Tabela, o, działa, już jest następująca. Przewaga 10 punktów nad Chapixem jest tutaj Zandy, raczej Epic Whale, Malibuka ma przewagę 10 punktów nad Chapixem i Zandym, tak wygląda. Kami, no 21 punktów zabrakło, 22 w sumie na wina. Więc musieli tak dużo fragów dobrą gierę zrobić, więc ciężko było. I zgarniają $100 000 na dwóch, czyli 50 000 each. Czyli ogólnie Kami i Seti z no builda zgarnęli $20 000 plus 50. Czyli zgarnęli ogólnie przez tego lana 70 000 $, plus jeszcze FNCS-y są teraz na dniach. Twitter, pokażcie co napisał Iwo na Twitterze. No widzę no. A Kami dodał czy dobry tweeta? Zostawcie widzowie Setiemu i Kamiemu followa. Kami chyba już nie wstawi tweeta. 320 kapelny, 300 kapelny, jeszcze tego. Jeszcze macie tego. Tutaj macie posta, którego ja jeszcze napisałem jak chcecie. Tutaj cyk. Możecie też dać lajka, coś napisać. I oczywiście na pewno musicie zostawić Kamiemu i Setiemu followa.